The Vuelta a España is back. The 2024 edition kicks off this Saturday. 3 weeks of what's expected to be dramatic racing, especially 1 year after the Jumbo-Visma drama and Sepp Kuss victory. Yes, the American from Durango is back to defend his title. Also, the possibility of facing his former teammate, Primož Roglič, who's now with Team Red Bull and recovering after his crash in the Tour de France. We're going to break down the route and the favorites to keep an eye on over the 3 weeks from August 17th to September 8th. Like the Tour de France, the Vuelta a España starts in a neighboring country this 2024. The race kicks off in Portugal's capital of Lisbon with the 12-kilometer time trial, a relatively easy day considering what's to come. This is a typical Vuelta climb heavy with 9 summit finishes. We don't climb the famous Angliru or travel through the Pyrenees, but we have the super hard Cuito Negro and the epic Lagos de Covadonga in the second and third weeks. The hits keep coming because the last Saturday, the riders face the toughest day of climbing that wraps up on the Picón Blanco. From the heights in Burgos in northern Spain, 24 hours later, the 2024 Vuelta a España concludes with a fast and flat 22-kilometer time trial in Madrid. From Lisbon to Madrid, 3,300 kilometers. A lot of racing and a lot of favorites in this 2024 Vuelta a España. Number 1 on our list and racing with number 1 on his back, Sepp Kuss from Team Visma Lease Bike. The Colorado native, adopted by Spain, is back for more, coming into form just at the right time. After suffering in the early season, being knocked out by COVID prior to the Tour de France, Kuss is back. He just won the Vuelta a Burgos to show he's ready to defend his Spanish crown. The rivals are many, however, but let's talk about the locals who are not happy with American intervention in their home tour. Enric Mas leads Team Movistar. This 2024 hasn't been kind to Mas, and he'll want more, and more than his 6th place overall in the 2023 Vuelta. Carlos Rodriguez of Team Ineos Grenadiers. He finished 5th and won a stage in last year's Tour de France. This year, a stage win in the Criterium du Dauphiné and 7th overall in the Tour. It'll be a lot to ask for the 23-year-old to back it up in the Vuelta a España, but he has Egan Bernal at his side in Team Ineos as well. Alanda of Team Soudal Quickstep will be off the reins after helping Remco Evenepoel in the Tour de France. Though 34 years old, remember he placed 5th in the Vuelta a España last year and 5th in the Tour de France this year. Juan Ayuso, 4th overall and best Spaniard in 2023, is left off the start list for 2024. This comes after he fell sick and abandoned the Tour de France shortly after having a dispute with the UAE team over his work for Tadej Pogačar. UAE will still come with an almighty squad after its Tour de France win. Adam Yates heads up the team, backed by João Almeida, who starts in his home country of Portugal, and American Brandon McNulty. Ben O'Connor will be racing his last big race with Team Decathlon AG2R Le Mondial before joining his home team Jayco Alula for 2025. He was 4th overall at the Giro d'Italia this spring and placed 11th just recently in the Classica San Sebastian one-day race. What about Primož Roglič, 3-time Vuelta a España winner? We don't know. Remember, he crashed and then abandoned the Tour de France. It seemed he would not race the Vuelta a España, but now it seems he will. If he does not, Team Red Bull will rely on Russian Alexander Vlasov. If you want to stay updated on all the Vuelta a España news with interviews, post-race analysis, and on-the-ground coverage, make sure to subscribe. Click that button down below. Thank you. With an explosive route and a power-packed lineup, it's sure to be another dramatic and thrilling Vuelta a España.